cause that be natural.
Lady
I ain't
D.
looking tacky. I keep my game tactful.
Yo,
Yeah, I'm so nappy,
M.O.B.
cause that be
The
natural. I ain't
infamous.
looking tacky, cause I keep my game tactful.
I'm so pretty, I'm so fabu, I'm so natural, it's like it's a taboo. I'm so filthy, got the tattoo, stuck in these bitches like I own ragu. On my business with my platoon, getting these minutes like I'm a typhoon. Y'all is jersey on that cartoon and I'm still on top. Hey guys, and welcome back to Afros and Baby Hairs. And today we're doing another nails and designs experiment. This will be experiment number 31 for Aries season, Diamond Life. So in this particular video, I have already prepared my decals. I'm just going to be putting them on a couple of fingers on each hand. So I'm just showing you the process of how I accomplish this look. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing what I'm doing, then please just keep on watching. So I've already shaped and filed my nails, and then I did go ahead and paint them with the Sally Hansen Hardest Nail Hardener. And now I'm just following up with the Wet n Wild Fast Dry 247A Basic Beach for my first layer of polish. And I'm going to paint all of my nails this color. And then I'm going to head over to the nail dryer to let this dry, and then we'll move on with the process. And I always like to begin my actual manicure with my less dominant hand. I like to go ahead and get that out of the way. You just have to really take your time when you're using your less dominant hand, and just really, like I said, just take your time and paint the best that you can. Over time you will get better, but the key is just taking your time. So right here, I am just cleaning up any mistakes. I started off with some basic regular nail polish remover, but it doesn't work as well as acetone. So I would suggest using acetone to clean up any mistakes. I also like to use fast drying polishes because it really does cut down on your drying time. Otherwise, you will have to paint like really light coats, and then you will end up with more coats sometimes. So yeah, it's best to try to get some fast drying polishes. At least that's what I prefer, but I just wanted to add that in. So yeah, I'm just continuing on with the polishing process of the first coat, and that's what you're seeing in this clip. And like I said before, we will be headed over to the nail dryer to let these dry completely. So yeah. So now that my nails are dry, I'm going to go ahead and start removing these decals from the actual mat. And then I'm going to cut them down to fit my nail. The more you cut, the less cleanup you will have. But don't, cut them too small, because that's a whole nother issue. But yeah, you have to play around with it to see, what works best for you.
And you have to keep in mind the fact that, you know, the longer the nail, the longer the decal has to be. So that's what I'm doing in these clips. It's just showing you a little bit of the process. As I've stated before, when making these particular videos, I don't have a monitor to see what I'm doing, so sometimes a lot of the footage is out of frame, so I just have to cut those parts out and just show you what I can. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and start applying the decals to the nail. So you want to start off with a clear top coat so that the decal can stick, and then you want to press it down onto the nail and get all the lumps and bumps and all of that out of there. Just make sure that you do this step, otherwise your nails will look, you know, a bit off. So once you have them placed where you want them, you're going to follow up with a thick top coat to actually melt down the decal to the nail. And then you're going to go ahead and clean up all of the part of the decal that you don't need with the acetone. And this is why I was saying regular nail polish does not work like this acetone does. You will have to really work that regular nail polish a few times before you know, you can get all of the excess polish from around the nail. But anyway, that's what we're doing. We're just shaping the decal to the nail, and I'm going to do the same process on one more finger on this hand and then 2 fingers on the opposite hand, and it's the same process. And yeah, I did want to mention that I did create these decals with a generic stamping plate. I'm not really sure the brand or anything like that, and I do have a few plates that I don't remember the actual brand name of them, so I just call them generic. You can find these stamping plates online from Amazon or some of the like Born Pretty and a few other ones you can get them from. The higher the quality, the better they stamp. Sometimes these generic ones, they only last so long and they begin to, you know, wear out. But anyway, I did make these decals like the day before or something like that, and I let them dry overnight. So that's why I don't have the footage of that. I wasn't sure whether I was going to make a video or not. But anyway, this is just to show you basically the application process and how I actually put them on. It's very simple, but it does take practice. Once you practice with it a few times, it comes very easy. So anyway, I'm just continuing on with the process as far as applying the decals to the other 2 nails, and then we'll continue on. And I know that you can't tell, but these are actually diamonds, and I did paint them. I actually created the actual design with the Born Pretty black stamping polish and the number 3, and then I colored in the actual diamonds with the funky fingers 8880 moonstone. So with that particular same color, I am going to paint the remainder nails with that. And that color is like, it's almost like a chameleon type color. It kind of changes. You really can't, or you're really not going to be able to see this polish and all of its glory on this video because it depends on how the light hits it, but it is very pretty and very unique. So for the diamonds, I did color in the diamonds with that, and then the remainder of my nails that don't have designs, I'm going to paint those with that moonstone color. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that. So as I stated before, the remainder of the nails will get this Funky Fingers 8880 Moonstone color applied to them. And I just felt like this Wet n Wild Fast Dry 247A Basic Beach just makes this color pop a little bit more. So that's why I did the first coat with that. And now I'm doing the second coat with the Funky Fingers Moonstone. So once I polish all of the remaining nails, we're going to head over to the dryer and let these dry. So yeah guys, now that everything is dry, we want to seal everything in with this fast drying top coat, and you want to apply this pretty thickly, especially over the decal nails. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing in these clips. And once we have this applied to all of the nails, we're going to head over to the nail dryer and let them dry completely. the nails are looking like. I know you can't really see them, but yeah, it's my ring light. But anyway, I do want to thank you guys for stopping by today. I really appreciate your time and energy. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace and love, and as always, be blissful.
DJ Mike C on the
I'm so
track.
nappy, cause that be natural.
Lady
I ain't
D.
looking tacky. I keep my game tactful.
Yo,
Yeah, I'm so nappy,
M.O.B.
cause that be
The
natural. I ain't
infamous.
looking tacky, cause I keep my game tactful.
I'm so pretty, I'm so fabu, I'm so natural, it's like it's a taboo. I'm so filthy, got the tattoo, cooking these beans like I own ragu. On my business with my platoon, getting these minutes like I'm a tapu. Y'all is jersey on that cartoon, and I'm sitting on top with these buffoons. I'm so natural, I'm so nappy. All these dudes that wanna get at me, I'm so cultured and I'm happy. Jealous witches wanna come back me, cause I'm comfortable in my skin. End of the day, you lose, I win. I'm so comfortable in my ends, don't care if I make or lose a few friends, and I look like $1 trillion. Lady D won a lotto, cause in the Lord I trust, and beauty is the motto. Naturally thick in the bud, I'm Billy Blanks on the Tabo. Edges a little rough, just pretend I'm from Morocco. Organ all up in my hair, cause I let my locks grow naturally. My curls popping everywhere, I'm maximizing on this natural thing. Like it or not, I don't care. You clowns ain't about to worry me, cause does this for myself, and I'm repping for my ancestry.